Many machine learning solutions for quality control have a black box element to them, where you can accurately document how the algorithm works. This uncertainty is a no-go in pharma, which needs full traceability and documentation to obtain FDA approvals. That's why we at JLI have developed the first validated ML solution for quality control in pharma. When developing a machine learning solution for visual inspection of medical devices, the process and end product is largely the same as when we develop machine learning solutions for any other industry. However, pharma has completely different requirements when it comes to documentation, which means that it is an entirely different matter to create a solution that can be validated for use in this industry. Firstly, we need to have full control over how the algorithm works and also provide our customer with detailed documentation and transparency into how it works. It all starts with the choice of a machine learning model. We work with supervised machine learning, which is trained on images that we have annotated ourselves. When training a neural network, you work with a large pool of data, typically split into training, validation, and test data sets. If you need to add more data along the way to improve the model, it's important to keep the existing split and only split the new data. If for some reason a new initial split is needed, you cannot continue training on an existing model. When developing for pharma, we need to be absolutely sure that we don't mix training data into the validation pool or duplicate images. There must be 100% control over where the images come from, how they are annotated, and how they're used to avoid cross-contamination. At the same time, we use the weights and biases service to ensure that we can track changes in annotations, hyperparameters, etc. during training. This makes it possible to work backwards and document how the model has arrived at its result. The weights and biases cloud service also keeps track of the lineage, so we can track and document all changes to data and model and ultimately prove no cross-contamination. Once the network is developed, it's locked so that it cannot change, and we calculate a checksum on the network so we can always document that it is in the same state as when it was commissioned. However, in order for the network to deliver predictable results, it also requires that the images it analyzes are similar to the training material that the neural network was originally trained on. That's why we work with input monitoring, which keeps an eye on the images running through the neural network to ensure that they don't change over time. For example, this can be particularly relevant if you are inspecting an organic material. In addition to detailed documentation, developing machine vision solutions for pharma also presents another challenge, a demand for very high precision. Ultimately, human lives are at stake. Optimizing a neural network from 98% to 99.9% accuracy is an engineering discipline that requires many hours of work with training data to ensure that all error types are present in the right proportions. But when the accuracy reaches a high enough level and you can document all the steps that led you to the result, you have a machine learning solution that can be validated for critical inspections of medical devices.